And we are off and running. And it'll be Penn State to start.
For the amount of easy passing lanes that we will open up.
Here's Trainer, goal line extended. Shot clock winds down near 10. Now long, dispossessed. Good defense from the Raiders and a great start for Colgate.
Yeah, it's not often you say, hey, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and their strength really isn't the 6-on-6. It's the chaos, it's the clearing, it's the opportunities they generate.
And they're on the board early. Not even 2 minutes in, Liam Connor has Matt Carwick's team on top.
And right here in the 6-on-6, a nice job from them. Initiating on the goal line high wing, getting the ball through X, right? It's that simple pass there, and then the quickness of that release from Rory Connor, right? Like, look, he doesn't change hands, left-handed, cross-field, gets it to his brother, goes low to low, an off-speed release.
So far, Colgate has executed their plan to perfection. By the way, they're 7-1 this season when they score the first goal. But they forced Penn State into 2 failed clears and 6 turnovers. And now they've got a 2-0 lead. It's Ben Trumbull, his 5th of the season.
Ben Trumbull right here does a nice job in the 2-man game. Penn State doesn't talk through this very well, right? Now Trumbull just fades away from the pick. Penn State doubles the ball carrier, right? They have to make a decision. Am I going under, or are we rotating and switching that 2-man game? The miscommunication leads to Trumbull being wide open.
15 to shoot for Colgate. Already leading by 2. The ball's up for grabs, and Parnham comes away with it for Penn State. The senior from New Jersey, one of the best in the country at his position. Trainer loads it up, and it was knocked away. Lacombe dives, lost his stick. No goalie for Colgate. He recovers. What a save.
His first of the day comes in style.
And then Trainer lost his stick. Quinn Fitzsimmons playing defense for the Gate.
Find who Lacombe's guarding. Pull them away from the cage. Get open, rather than take the shot from the midfield where you may not win the run out, or it doesn't get through and Colgate gets the ground ball.
Druin dispossessed. It was stolen by John King, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close, which is 7th best in Division I. Already 8 through 1 quarter, and that might be low. Trainer catches the feed. Top shot. You're in trouble. Look to number 22.
Matt Trainer from Malvern Prep outside of Philadelphia. Cuts, got the ball or the stick in the wrong hand, but keeps moving his feet. Steps away, then rips low to high near side. Typically when you're cutting to that back post, you want the stick in your left hand.
Spiders upset win to pick up their first NCAA tournament win in program history. Congratulations to Dan Shamati and his entire program.
He's been knocking on the door for a while with that Richmond program.
Turner, the step down. And Colgate back in front by 2.
And again, Colgate in the flow on the 6-on-6 offense. Jack Turner gets his 53rd goal of the season. He can absolutely rip it from the outside. Again, this is just good ball movement. You see that passing lane opens up. He puts Colgate on the board for the first time in about the last 9 minutes. Penn State made that a little too easy for them to have that wide open step down that early in the offensive set. Miscommunication on their part.
Clean win for Gill. Set it up for Trainer, and Lacombe all the way. Right on. Amon. The skip, the shot, and it's Matt Lacombe with another save, his 3rd. And another clean save, helping them set up the clear. And 2023. Nittany Lions today, though, shooting just 1 for 14. Lame in the feed in front, and there's Jack Amon. Makes it a 1-goal game again.
Jack Amon with his 21st of the season. Again, this is the type of offense that we're accustomed to seeing from the Nittany Islands. Again, people don't appreciate in lacrosse how important it is to change your attacking angle to the opposite side of the field.
Just over 6 minutes into the second, a low-scoring game. Colgate by 1. Turner takes the shot and buries another. Jack Turner's got his 2nd goal of the game, and all 6 goals tonight have been assisted.
This opportunity actually starts with an errant behind-the-back pass from Rory Connor, but it gets through the middle of the field clean. Right, we're going to see this behind the back. And Colgate picks it up quick, and then his brother Liam realizes the quicker he can move that ball out of his stick off the pickup of the ground ball, something great can happen. And right here, it's a nice job by Turner, stepping off the back post.
Goal line extended, it's Lehman. Shot clock down to 15. The feed in front, and Lacomb's all over it. That's 4 saves. Matt Lacomb's dialed in. Shot clock coming down to 20. On the invert, it's the midfielder Druin. Plants his foot, makes his move, missed the net, and I think he stepped in the crease. Yeah, he did. Penn State ball.
I think it looked like he got pushed into the crease, but to me, he may have not walked the tightrope tight enough. As prior to the hit, I think he actually stepped in the crease, so that's why Penn State has possession.
And Penn State hits the open net. Well, the 10-man ride will giveth, and it will taketh away. And finally, the Nittany Lions cash out, shooting at the unmanned goal. It's Ethan Long.
And that, to me, is the right time to take that shot in the clear. Early in the game, I thought they had their long sticks, shooting it from almost their goal the entire field. Here, they're able to work the ball up towards the midfield line, get into a short stick's hand, and they have a little bit more accuracy with their release.
Amon, a dangerous outside shooter. Now Lehman finds the open man, and a save by Lacombe. He kicked it away. With Lehman. Now Luke Wallstrom. Amon dodging down the alley, turns, shoots, and scores. Ties the game at 4. That's 2 for Jack Amon, the Rutgers transfer.
Amon, throughout the course of this game, has been relentlessly attacking with the stick in his left hand, cradling, attacking the middle of the field here, but he does a nice job setting up his right hand, right? So, boom, it's that step back, the smooth release to the far post. Hard plant, does a nice job protecting his stick, and then the placement and the accuracy. Penn State's done a nice job kind of weathering the chaotic start.
For his hat trick. And what a pass from Liam Connor.
Liam Connor draws the double team from Penn State, and the key to escaping pressure is to keep moving your feet. Liam Connor keeps carrying it. Right, here's a double now. He keeps running, keeps his feet moving, and then a nice job from Turner stepping to the back post. The nice loft and touch to that shot. Turner ends up on his face.
Trying to feed the crease. A turnover taken away by Brendan Leary, the sophomore from Villanova, Pennsylvania. 15 turnovers for Colgate in this first half. Wow, what a finish. It's Liam Matthews picking it up off the carpet.
What a handle from the sophomore Liam Matthews.
Watch this play and you'll know he's Canadian.
I mean, look at this, right? This is an errant pass. It's not a bounce. Maybe it was a bounce pass. But the snag and then the behind-the-back release. The more I look at this, I think Leary meant to throw this pass on the ground. Well, now you're above 70% with the freshman stepping in and Gills doing his part to make an impact.
Oh, we got an injury here, but Penn State scores anyway. So it might be a Pyrrhic victory for the Nittany Lions as Liam Matthews scores his second goal of the day, but Ethan Long was down right around that restraining line. Number 20 in white and blue limping off the field now.
Liam Matthews with his second of the game. You're going to see Long maybe rolls his ankle Let's hope it's that. But still able to throw the nice touch pass to Matthews, who steps up.
Wow! Penn State makes them pay on the 10-man again. They hit the open net for the second time today. It's Will Costin with his first goal of the season.
From way downtown, Costin from the restraining box, just upper 90. Again, Penn State was doing that early in the game. To not much success and quite frankly turning the ball over. But Costin right there threw it with pace.
Lehman operating from X. Jack Amon, 55's got a couple of goals today. Trainer, that's a long behind the back shot from Amon, saved by Lacombe.
Really since the first quarter, yes, they've had a couple goals, but the offense looks to be stalling.
Good luck, and Frassian makes his first save today. This is Casey Quinson, the first-year midfielder. Playing the two-man with Liam Connor. He sets up Rory! Connor to Connor. Lower left corner to make this a one-goal game.
I told you it wouldn't be the only time. We said that early in the game. This time, it's Liam to his brother Rory. Really, I would say the first solid possession in some time for Colgate. They have Penn State rotating, and Liam Connor with a nice, accurate pass to his brother, who's wide open in the most dangerous portion of the field.
Held scoreless since then. Had 5 against Colgate in the season opener this year. 6 minutes into the third quarter, Penn State by 1. Peden on the step down. Saved by Lacombe. Saw it all the way. Quinson hounded. Oh, a sharp angle, and Rory Connor stamps it to tie the game.
Quinson runs himself into trouble, but kept turning his feet, kept his momentum going, gets behind the cage, and then throws the pass to Rory Connor, who absolutely singes the corner. That couldn't get a better angle than right here. I mean, lefty just to the absolute corner of the cage. Third tie of the ball game, 7-7. Jack Frassian in the cage, really struggling. He's got 1 save in this contest. And when you compare that to Lacombe, who's at 7, it's the little things. Those are the differences in games.
Now Penn State won the faceoff, but they turned it over, and Colgate takes advantage. Eric's a long ball. Connecticut. His 8th goal of the season, and the 8th of the game for Colgate to retake the lead.
Erickson, his first goal since April 29th, causing chaos in the middle of the field. Then they push in transition. The bounce shot that also hits the corner. I mean, look at this. Right, wraps under the bar. 3 goals in exactly 2 minutes for Colgate.
Here's Long. Penn State moving it well. That was kicked before it made it to Lacombe. And Matt Lacombe all over it. Colgate looking to clear it. Big time collision at midfield. Charlie Lohman lost the ball. Here comes Trainer. Fake the shot, keeps it, scores it. That's why the double deuce is the Big Ten Offensive Player of the Year. What a move to tie the game.
It all starts on the ride, giving Colgate a taste of its own medicine. Baldwin from Colgate tries to split the double team. Right here goes with a swim move, and Matt Trainer does a nice job. Credit Matthews as well, and then they pick it up. And then there's just something to be said about being determined. Takes on the entire Colgate defense. No chance he was passing that. And he gets the ball in the back of the net. That's what they call a juice goal.
Reed Gills has won 7 faceoffs in a row for Penn State. And he got tripped there after he won it forward. They'll make it 8 straight for Gills as Penn State comes away with possession. Hounding defense from Colgate. That's their calling card. And a timeout called by Jeff Tambroni. Lehman looking to roll back. Wallstrom now at X. Colgate keeping its shape. Two Raiders convert. Straight on. Finds. What a bailout from Will Peden. Bounces it past Lacombe.
That's sometimes great offense beats great defense. I think Colgate did a nice job in their 6-on-6 defense there, timing their slides, recovering. Eldridge, who is matched up on Peden, is right on him, right? Like you can see him slide down now. Push, and Peden does a nice job getting enough power onto that shot to go high to low. It's that changing of release. If they avoided Yale in that tournament, I think they win by 5 or 6 goals against every team.
Out of the timeout, Colgate. A little sloppy offensively. It'll be Penn State ball in transition. Ryan O'Connor gives it up to Lehman. Lehman shoots and scores. A little deception with the head. Fakes low, shoots high. Penn State by 2.
Penn State now beating Colgate at their game. They've scored on their last 3 shots, and you hit the nail on the head, right? It's a nice job of the ground ball. They pick it up, and he skips the point man. He gets it to Lehman, who tucks it to us, does the face dodge, protects his stick, and it's the subtle dip of the head. See Lacombe's hands go down at the exact moment where he dips his head.
Back behind goal line extended. The turn, the shot. Frassian with the save. Just his second all day, but that was a beauty. Trainer on the split. Surveys. 25 to shoot. Lehman couldn't handle the pass. Amon picks it up. Kicked away by Lacombe. Another big save from the senior. Colgate can hold for the final shot. The shot clock is longer than the game clock now here in the third. And more good Penn State defense forcing the turnover. That's how the third quarter comes to an end. Duraco still has it. Here's Wallstrom. Luke Wallstrom shoots and saved by Lacombe. Here's Liam Connor. Playing the 2-man with Casey Quinson. Connor the feed for the crease. Saved by Frassian. Denied Trumbull, who had a point-blank look. It'll stay with the Raiders. And Penn State having to play defense for a long time here, though. Fresh 80 for Colgate's offense. Quinson makes the move, goes low to high. And Colgate back within 1. The first-year midfielder's got his first goal today.
This is just filthy. Quinson here. Again, a nice job. Matched up against the short stick. Switches back to his left hand at the low to Superman could be in cage and not make that save. Just the snap of the wrist, near side, high. Again, you can see Frassian's tendencies to drop, but credit Quinson for dropping his hands.
Got a chance to attack short sticks, which is something you never got to do in high school. This is Quinson again. Defended by John King. Quinson plants his foot, makes the move. Frassian with his 4th save.
You really have to change planes with Frassian. He does a really good job.
Oh, Trainer denied by Lacombe. A clean save trying to start the clear. What a takeaway by Kevin Parnham. 8 minutes to play. Penn State by 1. Here's Ethan Long. Back to Aquino. Lacombe, another clean stop. That's 11 saves today for the senior. Now it's Liam Connor's turn. Connor defended by Alex Ross. Now Colgate saves it. Jack Turner with an incredible play. And Druin keeps it for the Raiders. Bookmark that if they score on this possession. 15 to shoot. Connor, the feed. Turner, nasty. He kept it alive, and then he beat the shot clock. Tie game at 10.
Right here, Turner with the individual effort on the sideline, keeping it in bounds. Then he gets up and finds space, just popping near side, in and out of his stick to knock the game at 10 for our 5th tie.
Trainer feeds Long. Long is swarmed. The Colgate defense is everywhere. Erickson goosed it to himself. He's got a goal already. Sam Erickson! A juice goal for the Raiders, and they're back in front.
This starts on the defensive end with Colgate causing the turnover, and then Sam Erickson picks it up clean, pushes in transition, and Penn State is slow to slide. We're going to get a great angle here. This is a 3-quarter release dink with the long pole. They're not supposed to be able to do that. How casual and confident was that for the 3-quarter release with the long stick?
Sam Erickson has scored twice today, both on a bouncer. First one ended up in the top left corner. That one with a 3-quarter release, just nasty from a pull. We got a tie game again. It's Liam Matthews with his hat trick. All square at 11 with 5:01 to play.
Matthews does a nice job stepping up the field. This is a hard surface where shooters can take advantage of the high bounce. Right here, just to settle up the field. And we've seen that a few times today. Bouncing it far enough out in front of the crease and then wrapping the ball around the top bar. And the parity and trying to say, like, hey, who's going to win this thing? Like, it really is up for grabs. Anyone can make a run. And we thought this would be a close one. Both teams playing a solid brand of lacrosse.
Penn State relentless after the faceoff. They win it. And here comes Kyle Lehman. Lehman the feed. Goal line extended for Matthews, who just scored his 3rd goal. Yeah, perfect placement to tie the game at 11. Our 6th tie tonight. Trainer gets the hands free, and Lacombe saw it all the way. His 12th save. On the clear, it's Charlie Lohman, who his coach Matt Carwick says is a freak athlete. Tried to take it all the way to the crease, and it's taken away by Kevin Parnham.
I think Penn State's a little late in the shot clock here.
Under 30 to shoot. Matthews tucks it home. His 4th goal today. And Penn State's back in front with 1:09 to go.
What a huge goal for Matthews. The failed clear coming back to haunt Colgate. It's the turnover in the middle of the field, just the failed pass to Liam Connor. And now you have a Penn State. You can see Matthews taking a step down the back, but then the nice face dodge, the smooth finish. Really not much angle there behind Lacombe, who held the post pretty well.
4 goals today in the first round of the NCAA tournament. Massive face-off. Penn State wins another.
And my guess is you're going to see Wallstrom flash down to the far post, and if Trainer gets in trouble as he splits the double team.
Matt Trainer buries it. He said, I'll do it myself. The Big Ten Offensive Player of the Year might have just delivered the dagger.
And he sets this up. He takes a hard jab step up the field, gets a separation of the double team. Look, it's that subtle step right there. Opens up the Red Sea, and he's able to get the insurance goal for Penn State. Now again, in a close game, if you're not winning faceoffs, you may not take that shot. 20 of 27 faceoffs. You feel comfortable getting the 2-goal margin because you think you're going to come up with that ground ball in possession.
Under 30 seconds to play. O'Connor with another ground ball. Gills with another faceoff win. Penn State can run it down. Lacombe is back in the cage. That'll do it.
Credit both these teams. Competitive, physical, highly skilled. Both teams at times felt like the game could get away from them, but they never gave up.